Right. A keyly binded wheel. A key binded wheel. A wheel that has key binds and is legally binding. That's the joke explained. And now I'm going to explain to you how the functionalities work. So basically, I can make this wheel spin. I can by pressing the left and right arrow keys, like so, and I can make it spin faster by pressing numbers here to control the speed, like so, and then way fast, and then it works for any number. But seems to have seems to have messed everything up here, but doesn't matter. Let's jump into it. Right. So from turtle import all, so that we don't have to put turtle after before every turtle command. That's why we need to have that. So so we're going to have size equals to 30, so that the wheel isn't teeny tiny small. And we're also going to have the increment be 1, so that when we initially click the left or right keys, it still spins at a very slow pace, but it should more speed it up soon. So screen is equals to screen, basically. In fact, I probably don't need that. We'll just use this instead. Now that we don't need to put turtle.a after every after that command. So now we are going to do the class and then class and then spoke. We're going to use object oriented programming again. So define initialize self size headed for one spoke. Self.spoke is equals to turtle, so misspelled turtle, and now it doesn't have a capital letter anymore. It's important for it to have a capital letter, otherwise it won't work. It has a capital letter because that's how it's defined in the module, and Python's case sensitive. So a capital letter is necessary, and we're going to have shape equals squares. Self dot spoke dot shape size. We're going to have it is going to have stretch width equals size, and then stretch length equals 1. Let's see what we have now. We have nothing. Great. That's because we haven't even first run the class yet. Alright? Let's continue coding. Spoke.speed 0. Self.spoke.set headed. Now, still nothing. Alright. That's because I didn't do anything with it yet. Let's finally define a spoke. So the spoke 20 0. Voila. We got something finally after years. Now turtle.done and yes, I've made a mistake. Mistakes are actually what makes coding fun. If I just do it mistakeless, then it's just a boring video. Right, let's get back to work. So we're going to have a spokes with a plural equals, otherwise we'll just confuse it. Spoke size 0, and then we're going to have three spokes. Spoke size equals 60, size equals 120, and look, we have a star with six rectangular rectangles. Right, now we have a star, and now these are going to be the spokes of a wheel. Now let's ignore that, and now we are going to create the rim. So rim equals pen, and the rim dot speed 0, and the rim dot width 20. Nothing. All right, that's okay. Rim dot forward size times 10. We have something, but we don't want this ugly mark to appear here, which just ruins the view of the wheel. So we go to do rib dot clear. We see it just cleared. And the reason why I use rib dot clear instead of rib dot up, rib dot forward, rib dot down is because it's slightly cleaner code and it takes one less line. And then dot left 90 and then rib oh geez, rib dot circle size times 10. And we don't need to hide turtle because it's already trapped and invisible inside its own borders. So that doesn't matter. And now we have finished coding the rim. So there we go. Now let's get back. Now it's time to make the wheel spin. As you can see now, and I just try to spam click left and right buttons, it doesn't work at all. So so we go to define the keybinds. So we go to define, teach the turtle how to turn left and turn right by using the define function. So define right, left, uh, nothing, and we go to global the variable increment. So we're going to use this increment variable instead of defining a new local variable inside left. So global increment, and then for spoke is spokes, not an L. We don't take L's in computer science. Spoke dot left increment, and that go. We have a left here, and then we're here. We're going to have a right. Uh, that's it. That's everything done. Now we go to also. So that's done here. Now let's see what we have. So we go to turtle screen dot listen, and then screen dot on key. Let's go. Screen dot on key. There's going to be a on here. We are actually doing the key binding. Key binding here, or a key binding. Where you get the joke, legally binding, legally binding. I've explained it already. Wheel, uh, wheel agreement. So, or rather, A-wheel-ment. Legally binding A-wheel-ment. There we go. We have it. Screen.onKey press, speed, right, uh, and then right, and then screen.onKey press left. Have it left. Sorry. Hopefully you. And slow, boring. But at least I can do this. And then and overload the program. Yeah. Yes. You don't hold the left key for too long because that's what happens. You just overload the program, you just get a fatal Python error cannot recover from Stack Overflow. Look. So you don't overload programs here because if you overload the program, it's like overloading a worker, and then the worker can't do everything. And they and they and they the worker gets tired, and they and then they can't do anything useful. Just like here, I overload it; it doesn't do anything useful. All right, so don't overload things. Now we're going to make the increment variable. So we're going to call the increments speed one. Nope. You might have seen the L bit, but we don't take L's as I've explained. Global increment and an increment is equals to one. And we're going to do this for. We're going to have another. We're going to have 10 of these procedures. 8, 9, 10. There we go. 10, speed 10, and then the speed 9, 8, 6, 7, 5, fifth grade, 4, and then the third grade, second grade, and the first grade. Speed 2, speed 3, 4. Then I don't need the 1 bit. 5, 6, no, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then when we press these buttons, it doesn't do anything. It still moves the same speed, and then they can't do anything. So screen dot. This is because we haven't actually made defined a screen.onKey press for them yet. So press speed 1, and then 1, and then we're going to copy this over and over again. Again and again and again and again and again. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a 0. Because there's no 10 key here. It's not a 10, it's a 0. In fact, all the digits begin from 0 to 9. So, but we begin counting from 1 to 10. Yeah, I've messed up here. 3, 4, 5. Again. Alright. Fortunately, my dealing with it capabilities are better than anyone else's. I just like upping my ego, and then, ooh, I can spin it much faster now. And then, let's see each other one by one. Let's see. The first one, second, how fast it does it. Third speed, fourth speed, fifth speed, sixth speed, seventh speed, eighth speed, and the ninth speed, and the 10th speed, which is the fastest one. I seem to have messed up everything. There we go. This is a 10th speed, and I'm just going to hold this until I make the program force shutdown, and then, and so I've made the program force shutdown because I've overloaded it, and the worker cannot, and it just produces nothing useful, just error messages. Right, that's the end of this video. I hope you like it. Please subscribe, and like, and share it with your friends, and then spread it out using word of mouth. And goodbye. Thanks for 60 subscribers.